Okay, for standard number 5 in the institutional quality assurance, we had a long discussion over what we should even call it. We weren't sure of the word that was going to be the best word, so we discussed, what did we discuss? Infrastructure, we discussed, what other words had we thrown out?
I can't quite remember, we used so many.
Okay, what we landed on was educational resources. And so what the standard says is that institution must have educational resources that support its mission and strategy. And so the resources we identified probably going in a number of directions. What, you want to list them, Paul?
Well, one of them, of course, the obvious one is the campus, the facilities or the installations that we use on a daily basis. And those are actually to be a sort of a translation or a tool for the achievement of our mission, not an end in themselves, which unfortunately they do become sometimes in schools. What else do we have here?
Well, yeah, we've got classroom accommodations, the different amenities. Now, of course, this particular standard needs to be sensitive to different delivery modes, and clearly delivery modes that are not campus-based will have different sorts of educational resources that are needed. So you don't need a dorm or a place to go and eat. But what you will need is a very robust, for example, IT support or virtual learning environment in online education. Or if you have a theological education by extension or other modes of delivery, the educational resources will take on a different look. So we've addressed and tried to make this as broad as possible. And the main thing is that you've got resources which may be things, usually things that actually support the learning and the mission of the school.
The most obvious of these we used to call the library, but we call it probably more often these days the Learning Resource Center, because libraries are static places where books and journals are collected, but libraries are going online, libraries are available in a variety of electronic modes. So it's much more than simply a place, and this place is becoming extended to a variety of locations, and thus the training can be extended also. So these educational resources become very, very important with all of the modern tools that we have at our disposal to be able to exploit them, to use them.
Yes, so quality in theological education, educational resources are an important component.